Who looks outside, dreams. Who looks inside, awakes. A particularly beautiful woman is a source of terror. As a rule, a beautiful woman is a terrible disappointment. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darknesses of other people. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. If one does not understand a person, one tends to regard him as a fool. In all chaos, there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. Where wisdom reigns, there is no conflict between thinking and feeling. The greatest tragedy of the family is the unlived lives of the parents. Man needs difficulties, they are necessary for health. Until you make the unconscious as conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Thinking is difficult, that's why most people judge. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. People will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. Where love rules, there is no will to power, and where power predominates, love is lacking. The one is the shadow of the other. There is no birth of consciousness without pain. Every form of addiction is bad, no matter whether the narcotic be alcohol or morphine or idealism. The most intense conflicts, if overcome, leave behind a sense of security and calm that is not easily disturbed. The shoe that fits one person pinches another. There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. It is a fact that cannot be denied. The wickedness of others becomes our own wickedness because it kindles something evil in our own hearts. The wine of youth does not always clear with advancing years, sometimes it grows turbid. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. We cannot change anything until we accept it. Condemnation does not liberate, it oppresses. The meeting of two personalities is like the contact of two chemical substances. If there is any reaction, both are transformed. The pendulum of the mind alternates between sense and nonsense, not between right and wrong. It all depends on how we look at things, and not how they are in themselves. The best political, social, and spiritual work we can do is to withdraw the projection of our shadow onto others. The reason for evil in the world is that people are not able to tell their stories. Every human life contains a potential. If that potential is not fulfilled, then that life was wasted. Resistance to the organized mass can be effected only by the man who is as well organized in his individuality as the mass itself.